na nyame adomunti mesan so achiska debiana me gidi say nyame de offer so sometimes any normal way enti na me show so piska me show start with one hash dial so for phone a tra and found network I use and found phone call use start with one hash so we try now call insurance from option now trying to move tickets me in the next actually 15 minutes remember was some very good ska out of the account. In fact nipa 40 so we actually subenya bonus of 200 cedis ya start here year chairman manfo and of course you be from no some confirm sika ntimi so make sure so be trying to see when you scan be area very important. Richie betting companies no pay Champions League night. I deal.
I see.
Say we didn't analysis number voice now we do. The Champions
League. They say Betway no.
The Champions League night I won't pay because only say the boys will make some good money. And then the match is near very interesting games. It's maybe I will cramp with the winning investor, but you just want to enjoy the matches. You remember a very good storyline platform as to how to enjoy the matches now. Analysis very important. Which Mami Oko Access Bank or Afro there is a young gentleman investment banker friend Dominic. I mean channel. OTA pa 19. And now I think in the morning we spoke about this match. Say Inter and Fiorentina bebo. The week before on Thursday, na Fiorentina actually 3-0. And it was the only outstanding match in Inter for the. Now they needed to get in quickly, get our win, no send about close in on Napoli to just 1 point. Rich, Mekache was me. In my opinion, the Italian Serie A is more competitive. And then I make chirichimu. But just look at the table. Napoli on top, 55 points. Inter 54 points. Then Atalanta, Juventus, Monia, they are there. Very good game of football. You know when you're being said, then I'm sorry for you. We are there. And then they about the first 4 matches of the playoffs now. Which some of Europe's most prestigious teams ever more. We have the old ladies, Juventus from Italy. Your Dortmund, BVB from we have Paris Saint-Germain, not particularly a big name in Europe, but again in France, huge name. And in terms of investment, you will not move away from them. Then, of course, the annual winner of Champions League, in Real Madrid, and obviously in recent times, team our challenging power also in Manchester City, of course, Sporting CP. So any main club in Europe's conversations.
Very facha mina mingurem. Also among for the BRM so Richard na da ben am dey comment to be brain. Yami adoma na nyume the live commentary be ba. You see this year I'm say any commentary. It's probably we be your first commentary or this year. It's nyume the Man City and then Real Madrid game the live commentary be ba. And then me Garbage Ram and Andy Costa and you may 8 p.m. e better say. Na the live commentary abanti so
great, of course. I mean Jehovah BT commentary from the best commentary team and all over the country there, then you just can't miss it. And me sure say nipa we chichi ni ben change and I will enjoy that commentary. Now make us say me per mass of one headlines and ede. I mean I don't understand Spanish, but me who be on Twitter they give you the option to translate. And me who be I want to go and translate what the headlines mean. And then, in front of Massa, obviously Man City Real Madrid, and the only Spanish word I mean who am in even heard a campeon talking about champions. Me translation, it means that the champions want matches like these. Champions now. How about per matches be say? Because say we Erling Haaland siwo, we Mbappe siwo, we Vinicius Junior, and all of these big names are. It is in nights like this that one person almost standing up to be counted. And what's up, Bobby as a top player? Marriage match between Real Madrid and Manchester City. No? We've done the analysis of it for a very long time in these days. Yeah, yes, sir. And Rich, template in this, sir. In the last time out, City echo away to Santiago Bernabeu, come on 3-3 or Hodom. Madrid for echo back to the Etihad and then eliminated them from the conversation. We had the same conversation. It's the same template. Same template of one team that will have the ball, the other one will be more transitional, but there are few tweaks I maybe won't come out any. But between the two teams, when at this season on Yade.
City, obviously.
City Yade.
Nkoyu. City any.
It means that the first base of the conversation for analysis now.
Real Madrid.
It means that Madrid are outright superiors.
Sure.
But when you another Madrid team are in common about the back line of Chimeni, Raul Asensio, Fran Garcia, I mean, even Vasquez, Compra. So today we are expecting that there's going to be Federico Valverde somewhere in there at the back line, Anna. Because also a makeshift back line. I echo away to the Etihad. Again, it's a Manchester City team. I had a lot of reinforcements in recent times. Omar Mamouche, Ababeshim, Omar Kosnov to give them that physicality. Yes, the weakest team in terms of performances this season since the last time Omumi shared has been Manchester City on all metrics, on Champions League table, League table, all of them. It tells you say City have a lot of issues in them. Rich, Makane has said, in terms of analyzing Josep Guardiola and then Carlo Ancelotti, just two managers at the different points of the frame, you know. Barco or the extreme right, Barco or the extreme left. For Josep Guardiola, also a positional play manager. In Kita Bono, near from breaking teams down. For Carlo Ancelotti, it is more hinged on pragmatism than BBR. Into Bono. How many times can we even see possession? But the ball no how can we be dangerous and make sure you have your opponents, you know, and something that is really, really important. And now, City for no coco piemo and training. Obviously, Madrid for no coco piemo Etihad. It was all smiles because enye Etihad never bema Luka Modric and Wapopo enye Etihad and ebema Jude Bellingham and Wapopo inside conversation. Uche Carlo Ancelotti. Ancelotti said, it's very difficult to predict what will happen because it will depend on attitude, the quality, the confidence, and personalities of the players. Apart from the attitude, the quality, confidence, and the personality of the players, it will depend on moments. And I did a very sure and a wanka. Every time a Madrid Asher Man City has been with respect to moments. City Nyabono or create chances and dominating possession. But just one split moment, then there's a certain Vinicius Junior at the time who will take advantage and go and score a goal. Mame Kansas City for it isn't just Vinicius Junior. There is also Kylian Mbappe who saw the pace, power, directness, and the finishing ability of Vinicius Junior up top. And this team, these guys, everything I had to any team in the world. Rich, on the other side, there's a certain Rodrigo Goes. I said Mbappe and Vinicius Junior in the last few days almost said Mbappe to the party in terms of performances. Rodrigo has stood up and he has been counted. Quality play on all standards. Madrid have the men. Yes, we can have the discussion about sending a Madrid for no problems or with defenses, but when it comes to getting the job done momentarily in games, say this point in time, turning the game around are very important.
Especially Jude Bellingham.
Especially Jude Bellingham, and very, very clear.
Your midfielders now always or sense danger.
Yeah.
No boy, me qua. Edenya keeper no so ontimi aso ma bitimi abo
The box crashing for Jude Bellingham be very, very important.
Super.
The tactical analysis will be hinged on two things. One, this weekend match I'm not in any Atiko boy, you know. You better free on. Me, I share also the last time I'm not in any Man City boy, you know. What happened in that game in the tactical analysis? First one, Madrid any Atletico de Madrid there, brother. Without the ball, Madrid sat in a compact, narrow 4-4-2. Knowing say, almost protected central areas into what on a tactical border. Lucas Vasquez is so narrow, closing in on Lino. Then, of course, there's Chimeni, Raul Asensio, and Fran Garcia making the back four. In front of them, that's where the extra four came in here. Jude Bellingham, Ceballos at the time, Valverde, any Abrante friend Rodrigo Goes. Once Mbappe, any Abrante friend Vinicius Junior will lead the lines. Yes, Mbappe, any Vinicius Junior don't do so much in terms of press. This is a match where they don't have to do too much. They would have to conserve their energy. In fact, you see, they be more press here. This match, Carlo Ancelotti make catch so you don't have to press. Just stay in the zones where the ball never becomes. You have enough energy to transit and head City for them. Marich, on the part of City, I think that we'll be a match. City would have to use weight so much just beneath your tactical board. You can tell how almost every time Atletico Madrid for AUSU, the weight in there to try and stretch Madrid for them. But the problem with Atletico de Madrid for in settled play, and they say they didn't have players consistently marauding on half spaces. No, say be a Obenya player beats Kevin De Bruyne. As a ball, ever say a kito on some body up. On Nejimani say, Obe police our players every on position stimu. Say about the white players no attack. Into I'm expecting the City for will keep weight. Say ne Savinho and I said Doku started match now. It is for one job. Omajuma and yes, go. Omajuma is to keep the weight so high and wide. Senegal, you have Phil Foden, Kevin De Bruyne in the house spaces. Trying to combat in your pull Chimeni out. Ometing your pull Raul Asensio out. Ometing your pull Valverde out. Senegal, they can get spaces in between the lines and then head team my friend or Real Madrid for a year. Really important. Marriage, the biggest weakness of Manchester City in the last few years has been Adiri on your tactical board. And Jeff is zooming in Mawa. Like I'm saying, Madrid for so deep in defending on the box. City for in your ball, Elusuno in the Madrid area. Just one pass. Now look at the position of Rodrigo Goes on the right hand side of them. One pass into Vinicius Junior on taking too many touches. Immediately the ball gets to Vini, Rodrigo Goes gets into the space over there to go and do the job.
Because when stones are beam.
When we say stones, BM and space, and then she said also over the pressing, over the kitabo, no push them. Then we will attack the spaces for you. The problem for City is a rich, and not just Rodrigo Goes, and not just Mbappe, and not just Vinicius Junior. There is also a certain Kylian Mbappe who has the same pace or even better, who has the same finishing ability or directness or even better. It, especially for a City team, the physicality this season are from. And again, we make us say, oh, and the City and money more than senior Barcelona about this season. The difference is that Barca this season have been hugely intense. On the counter press not been top notch against Madrid for. And anytime they lose the ball, Madrid for lose the ball. Almost they need to try and win the ball off them to try and transit. Say City makes me anything from this game. They need to be very, very physical. Physicality has to be good.
Okay.
I say you're very, very good. Normally very intense. But no that this is the weakness. This is if you want intensity, anyone Kovacic will not give you that intensity. When you even play John Stones centrally, he doesn't give you that intensity and control on the ball. Kosinov, not so much. I think not settling into the team. So there are a whole lot of problems for City. For
they are sitting per crowns or the ball better net.
Of course, then they Madrid first go there. City will be forced to come and change the game. City will be forced to come and change the game, and that's going to be a big issue. I mean, Tessa Ruben Diaz back into the team. Ederson, Akanji, Nunez, Vardiol. Against Chelsea, City keeping the weight with Vardiol and Nunez. I don't expect that, like I said earlier. Me expect to say Savinho and I said Doku will keep the weight today. Then Bernardo Silva, Kovacic. Again, problem in Fiifi-Manfred, physicality, intensity. I don't think you have it so much in Mateo Kovacic, De Bruyne, and Haaland. Of course, Ewe Chionum, Valverde, Chimeni, Asensio, Garcia, Ceballos, Camavinga, Rodrigo, Bellingham, Vinicius Junior, and Kylian Mbappe. Madrid have a problem with the backline.
Yeah.
Madrid have a problem with the backline.
But Asensio, you cool,
Raul Asensio, he was very good. Very, very. In fact, Oba Anfield camp, when you just Atletico de Madrid,
he was
very good. I know the leader at the back. Very, very good player. But see, it's the question now.
Garcia is a bad player.
Yes, but it's now against very, very good players. Erling Haaland is a different meat altogether than Julian Alvarez.
Phil Foden,
Kevin De Bruyne, different meat altogether. Daniel, exactly. Now we see against Atletico de Madrid. So, very intense game.
The same
thing that you do, several times. We've had a lot of conversations about it. Transitions, keeping of possession, any sign of money, but then still, I think so for me leaning towards City.
City win.
Me leaning towards.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Who could try better? in the bet, I would go for a simple over 1.5. But me analysis na me yen no. Bet ni there, you be cool one way, ni say goes there, but any short one.
Yeah.
I can several times say Medjuma to give you code no is to make sure say me reduce your risk amount. And then me pay. The risk is goose. Ebeba match move 1.5.
Enya chinchina na we kwashe.
Exactly. But sisi am gina say I think say in the analysis I want to think the City for a different miss than Atletico de Madrid. I think the City for can offer something close.
But if you Obi Busau say,
yeah.
In this game, why not very likely so between Goa? When players be na be womudi.
Anytime goal scorer.
And both teams, you know.
Anytime goal scorer. One year you be tempted to mention the attackers, but remember Kevin De Bruyne
to score.
Anytime goal scorer.
For City.
Yeah, for City.
Madrid there.
Madrid anytime goal scorer. Mbappe loves nights like this. Remember Mbappe?
Mbappe. Yeah. And next games then, papa na.
The go no see it matter to hold on.
Okay.
But maybe I'm leaning towards the City at least double chance.
All right.
I don't think the City will lose against Madrid tonight. Rich, start Brestrade. I know it's been in Paris Saint-Germain.
So it has a league match.
And we said it 3 times already. Ochini be our channel. And Rich, and in European conversations, and we will mention Mbappe, Vinicius Junior, whoever. But since 2025, the 10th of the year, the best player in attack has been Ousmane Dembele. 13 goals this season across all competitions. Very prolific in front of post. And I'll call back to Paris, you know. The injuries, no is not coming again and he's playing very well. It's one of those matches that even away at Brestois, with a very good Paris Saint-Germain team, I'm kind of several times. Anytime I see João Neves in the middle of the park, I'm excited. Also with technical ability of Vitinha and Fabian Ruiz, a very, very good side. So, a front three of Bakola, Dembele, and Abrante Fernandinho, Correscala means that there's going to be a lot of dynamism and rotation. So, we need more of my money is on Paris Saint-Germain to win and over 1.5. So question Paris Saint-Germain to win and over 2.5 against Tima, your friend of Stade Brestois, our Champions League. See, Juve Tinefia, Edin Salvation. PSV in the Champions League on away games, they've been struggling. They don't win when they go away from home. And yes, I mean, trusted Juve in terms of outrightly win a game. And heading, even over 1.5, because Juve for me at that 4. Once we are 1-0 back up, and I say 0-0. So, in advising somebody to go and bet, I'm a little bit careful with them. But I think that Juve double chance will fear it should be a very good one. Thiago Motta and Mantieri are good enough to make sure they get a job done. Then, of course, there's going to be Sporting CP. Any team, your friend FC Dortmund. Nico Kovac can take you over the job at team, your friend FC Dortmund.
Also, by so na result number.
Everybody, I feel about. Now, we have to watch a Kramer coach here. Be bad, or by
new manager bounce on a year more to the honor on quad or bam. He coach be about COVID on me now.
But say you're in the next week. You're the best starting there.
Fine.
But call with the sports. Most of them for Murim no.
You go to no.
Leave the crowd sporting for the team. Because the two teams in here that perform their date. This is a match that we also expect goals from in the over 1.5 over 2.5 for Sporting. Any team, my friend FC Dortmund. Rich matches 14 and we've gone through all of them for you. So Obeko Fikesim now open some of your picks there. We've put it together for you, Makacho Senede. Usually I adjust for you, and on Champions League nights no bookmakers name Pekra because we always win. And first one I'm in the start amount, so while you're ready, 169 F0705 169 F0705. Next one here 169 EF7 169 EF7, and our last one here 169 E6AA5 169 E6AA5. Nina a Betway code, and then they call it. I mean, just kind of so I know a divine job